Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning back in. Today I'm doing a read for Sagittarius. We are going to be using the Lantern Oracle right here. This is just the booklet from it, but I love this oracle. It's very journey-esque. It just says, embark on a beautiful soul-nurturing journey with the ever-present and loving light of the eternal feminine wisdom as your guide. And I kept getting like a long journey for Sagittarius. So you could be getting ready to go on some sort of long journey. You could be getting ready to take a trip. You could be contemplating taking a trip, or this could just be your own personal journey of growth. But this is going to be a read for your career. So if you're going on some sort of journey, maybe you travel for your work, or you're trying to find a job that allows you a lot of freedom. Okay. I'm going to pull 5 cards. Each one resonates with a specific question that I have, so you guys will get the gist in just a second. One more good shuffle, Spirit. I just said a nice prayer. There we go. So card number 1, what is the energy, Sagittarius? You guys have the energy of renewal. Regeneration begins with decay. So this is nice. Coming out of Scorpio season, I feel like you are in a very renewed mindset, renewed energy. And if you're going on some sort of trip or some sort of journey that you have to embark on, I guess feeling somewhat renewed is a good thing, right? Sorry, I wanted to make sure my phone was on silent and not being a bother to us during our read today. Okay, card number 2. Excuse me. Radical self-love. We can only receive love to the extent that we unconditionally love and give the truth to ourselves. What's going well? Radical self-love, which is amazing. So I'm not super surprised. Sagittariuses are wonderful at self-love. They are wonderful at doing what they like and what makes them very happy from a very positive, happy, genuine place. It's actually really pretty. All right, card 3, what needs work or improvement for Sagittarians in career? What needs work or improvement for Sagittariuses in career? Circles. Clarity begins in the eye of the storm. So maybe you're having trouble seeing situation for what it actually is. Maybe because you're in the thick of something. This is what needs work or improvement, but clarity begins in the eye of the storm. 34 circles. Almost like yeah, I just keep getting like stepping into power. The horse represents power, and they're very much like within the circle right here. And I feel as though there's something about stepping into your power, or stepping into maybe like refusing to see it, like being in the center of the like shit, but refusing to really look at it for what it actually is. If you're having a hard time gaining clarity, or maybe you're having a struggle seeing a situation clearly, yeah, I keep getting that. Maybe either 2 groups having difficulty stepping into power, or like recognizing your clarity in a situation, maybe not recognizing how much power you have in a situation even. A little creepy. But like half man, half horse, that is the Sag. And that's what's making me think, like, not stepping into it. Challenges in the situation. Perspective. A calm and clear mind is free to see differently. So this is your challenge point. You need improvement in maybe learning how to really step up into your full self. But that's challenge, in my opinion, to what you need improvement on is that you really need to learn to step into the power of that, like seeing the perspective differently. Maybe you're not understanding how it'll benefit you to do this or to get into this energy or to be more free or to be more wild or to be more yourself. As far as career goes, maybe you've been concerned about, like, how am I supposed to take these next steps to step into, you know, this freedom that I want so badly? Like, which way do I go to get there? And that's what I keep getting, like, which way do I go to get there? You have a lot of self-love. That's what's going well for you. So it's not like you don't believe in yourself, but I feel like you're having a hard time seeing this situation in a tangible way and cracking like a real plan for the situation. How are you going to overcome your challenges? Wisdom in play. Our intuition knows more than we do. I think that's really self-explanatory, but very Sagittarian temperance energy, which about balance. If you see her balancing the cups right here, it's just very like radiant, this card is, but it's about wisdom. And Sagittarius is the oldest fire sign, so like if anybody can think about like a wise, clever way to get something moving, it would be you guys. You are represented by Jupiter, higher learning, knowledge. Like this should start to come to you fairly quickly, but I feel as though execution of said plan has been an issue for whatever Sagittarius is I'm connecting with. And I think that the execution is just coming from you not really gaining clarity on how you're supposed to step into this. Okay? So I'm going to go in with some tarot and actually clarify a couple of these. We're going to use Modern Witch Tarot, one of my babies. Okay? So, tell me about the energy of Sag. Tell me about Saggy's energy, the career. What messages do Sagittarians need to hear? And I'm sorry, guys, I'm in the park. It's a public park. There are people. Queen of Swords. Yeah, very sorry. I feel like you're trying to get some gain, makes a lot of sense, gain clarity, but renewal is the card again here. Regeneration begins with decay, and then Queen of Swords to clarify that. I feel very strong energy of just trying to think, trying to gain clarity, trying to understand. Even like both of them have the little staff in their hands. Both of them are trying to look and figure things out. And it begins with decay. It's almost like you see the bird like flying away. Like this is the last remnants of Scorpio season before we step into Sag season right now. So this could literally be like your current energy of just like, I'm ready to move forward. I'm feeling this push to go to do whatever I want to do within myself, for myself. And I'm just trying to gain a better understanding on what's the right way to go. Yeah. So, with what's going well, 8 of Wands and 6 of Wands, definitely you might be moving towards some recognition, public recognition, or raise when it comes to work. Somebody giving you a lot of praise for what you have been currently doing or recently been doing. You might gain a recent achievement. Radical self-love we can only receive to the extent that which we unconditionally love and live the truth of ourselves. So maybe you're realizing like being yourself, being very much yourself, has brought you a lot of abundance, or brought you at least recognition for just being you career-wise. Now your career, there's jobs and there's careers, there's work and there's careers. Think very, very carefully on what I'm speaking to you about if you are Sagittarius. I may not even be talking about your job. I might be talking to you about your career. Okay? That purpose, your purpose. And if I haven't said, this could be for Sagittarius sun, moon, rising, or north node, being that it is a career reading. You guys, if you ever do my birth chart reads, you know that I love to talk about a north node placement, one of my absolute favorites. Okay. Yeah, I feel like there's some recent growth coming in at work. Growth and recognition from people that you've been doing a really good job. But there is competition. 5 of Wands. There's going to be some competition, or this came after, like in a very competitive spirit. Possibly. Definitely so. Tell me about what's needing work and improvement. What about the clarity? What clarity are Saggies needing to gain about their improvement regarding career? 4 of Swords and 8 of Cups. Maybe you're having to walk away. Maybe you're realizing that 8 of Cups is about walking away, usually from love situation, but this could just be a situation at which you are, in love with your work, or these are a lot of passions that you have for work, your career. Again, walking away from one thing that you thought, maybe taking a time out to, better understand why you're leaving this behind to go towards this. Mountains are usually about blocks and struggles. Clarity begins in the eye of the storm. Almost like you're not going to gain clarity until you go through this. Not going to gain clarity until you actually go through the eye of the storm. And now have the Lovers and 7 of Wands, which is this, in a career read, at least for me, the Lovers could be like the perfect job. So like having to defend your position on a perfect job for you. And I could see that with a Sag. They're not usually like they don't like to be confined. They like to have their own definition of how they want to do things. They're very free souls and free individuals. So if you're feeling like you have to defend your perfect, like look how free they are on the Lovers. You know what I mean? This is usually Gemini energy, but that's the opposite energy of Sag. When I talk about like something that would make you happy, that maybe even defending like your happiness, what would make you feel good, what makes you feel alive, what makes you feel pumped up when it comes to work, you could definitely be realizing that you realizing that. And that might be the clarity for you, is like, I can't be in this situation. I have to I have to make a turnaround, and I have to go towards something that I didn't think I was supposed to be going towards. Woo. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, let's talk about the challenges in perspective. Flipper. The Emperor and the 3 of Cups. You could be reuniting with someone that's an Aries, someone that is an Aries or an Emperor energy, a boss energy, could be giving you some enlightenment during a reunion. This can be just a person who helps you maybe see it from a different perspective. Someone who's also like CEO energy, has their own very well off, very well put together. They could be trying to help you understand how you can, like, I don't want to say sneak, because that seems not the right energy for this, but almost like how you can better play your cards to get you to this energy. You could be coming into contact with someone who's going to help you do that. And that can be your challenges, though, is that you're not listening to them. Oh. Three of Wands. You're patiently waiting. 2 of Wands and planning. Waiting and planning, planning and waiting. You could just be trying to plan how to talk to someone. That's weird. Why would... Maybe you're uncomfortable talking to this person. Maybe this is a person you hadn't thought to maybe connect with, or the person you want to talk to most. Maybe you're having a very tough time being able to talk to them. I'm not sure, but you're planning and prepping, and I'm getting an energy of difficulty with being able to get to talk to this Emperor. And I'm getting Emperor 3 of Cups, like you want a reunion, you want to reunite. And it could be like sneak in to talk to this person. If this is a person that you haven't spoken to for a while because they've got a lot of their own stuff going on. Maybe you feel like you need to talk to them. You're trying to figure out, like, how do I talk to them? I've been waiting, now I need to take action. Maybe you've been waiting for that energy to come in even. Also picking up, you could be waiting for this status to come in, and that status isn't going to come to you because you've been waiting, you haven't been doing or planning. So if you are in that group, just realize that perspective shift is going to help see things differently. And that's your challenge, that you're not seeing a situation, or that you need to have a perspective flip. And maybe it's with this person you want to reunite with. Maybe it's with your own mind and how you're seeing yourself progress within this situation, okay? How we're overcoming these challenges with this Emperor, with these people. Emperor is usually Aries energy, another fire sign. Wisdom in play was the card for that. Sorry, let me show you or remind you. Our intuition knows more than we do. That was the card to remind you guys. Clarifying that card, clarifying our how we overcome it. I have the Star energy, which is about letting things go and looking forward to new hope, renewal. Exactly back to where you were trying to start in card 1, renewal, which is kind of interesting. Like, obviously how you how you push this energy that you have about renewal and getting straight and getting this clarity is by listening to your intuition and having some hope, like pouring out, where is this, this energy of leaving these cups behind, pouring out these cups, pouring out these pitchers. Even here, you know what I'm saying? Like balancing intuition, pouring out cups. Yeah, maybe after this Scorpio season, you're really going to, I feel like this is going to be happening in this Sag season for you. If it hasn't happened already, it's going to be happening in Sag season. Yeah, letting go of loss, letting go of things that may have felt like loss. Going through a process. You're letting go of a lot, Sag. Letting go of a lot. In a very wise manner, I feel. A very wise manner. Yes. Yes. Because into your intuition you go and you realize you have a lot of options. You have a lot that you could be doing. And you have a lot of ways to achieve something. But you need to go intuitively to figure that out. You need to go within to figure that out. But if you're having trouble trying to understand how to talk to this person, how to better connect with this individual, or to have a perspective flip, maybe you want to talk to them, or maybe talking to this boss energy CEO type of person, maybe they're very wise. Maybe talking to them will give you a perspective flip and help you understand and see your true potential and what you have, but what you need to shed and leave behind in order to step into that power. Okay, that's how you're going to intuitively get past this situation, career-wise. Ooh, let me do one more. Sorry. What additional messages do we need for Sag regarding career? What additional messages do we need for Sag regarding career? What messages do we need for Sag? Additional messages regarding career. Ooh. Transitions. You have all of the inner resources you need to cross whatever bridges arise on your path. Very beautiful. Look at that transition. It looks so wise and so galaxy and so beautiful and just universal and like gorgeous. I am in love with the way that this card looks, but I feel as though going through that transition, I was talking about that death process, those changes that you're having to, whatever's popping up, whatever mountains you're having to overcome, you have what it takes in order to get past this, but this could totally be in regards to you having to defend your position on your dream job, something people don't necessarily understand within you. And Gemini energy is telling me something that makes you feel very happy on the inside, very childlike, very pumped up, greater than what, you know, most people can probably understand or see within you. I am going to tap into the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. We're going to get a card for you guys by Colette Baron Reed. Let's get a Spirit Animal Energy card for my Saggies out there. Ooh. Spirit Animal card for my Saggies out there. What do they need to know for career? For the sign of Sagittarius. For career. For the sign of Sagittarius. Man, my shuffles are a little crazy today. What messages do we have for Sag? Wolf Spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. 67 breaking down to 13, breaking down to 4, which is about stability, which is a great number for career. So again, I feel like if you want more stability, I call this read my 5 spread career read because there's 4 pillars with you in the middle. So you within 4 pillars of stability. But Wolf Spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. Your whole read has been about being wise, being smart, paying attention, using new perspective shifts. Turn it, flip it, change it. You've had a lot of stuff about transitioning. Maybe you're transitioning your thought and happening in your season because that is where you're naturally heading as a Sag into Saggy season. So all my Sagittarius is in career. I hope that this read resonates for you and that you are able to, you know, come through this situation. You are experiencing it. But for other reads and my podcast, please check out the other videos on my channel. Check out the link in my description box. I only post tarot card readings on my YouTube for now, possibly do a little bit of IG fun, but these reads will only be exclusive to YouTube. You can catch my podcast on all other platforms. I will talk to you guys later, and thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you guys next time.